Mabuhay, everyone. Well, that was a tough game to watch, wasn't it? But there's so many positives we can take. She's young. She's learning. Every game's a study game. And this is Coach Dan's analysis of the game. Eala Makova analysis highlights the key differences in serve efficiency, unforced errors, and match control in Alex Eala's loss to Karolina Makova. This Alex Eala versus Karolina Makova breakdown shows how small margins at the elite level can create one-sided scorelines, even when the underlying performance gap is narrower than it appears. It is also difficult analysing a match after a loss, a tough loss. Alex Eala and her team will review this match carefully, but without panic. Losses like this are part of development, especially for a 20-year-old already competing inside the top 50 and reaching late rounds at WTA 1000 events. Context matters. Karolina Makova took years to break into the top level of the sport, only reaching the top 10 at age 27. Meanwhile, Eala is already competing with elite players at a much younger age. Progress is not linear, and matches like this are part of long-term growth. Match overview and key statistics. The headline numbers reveal the story. Winners to unforced errors, Eala -6, Makova +9. First serve percentage, Eala 52, well below her 70% benchmark. And break points, Eala created none. Total points, Makova 52, Eala 26. Makova's serve was a major factor. As one of the strongest servers statistically on the tour, she controlled points early and consistently held serve. Eala, by contrast, struggled to establish a rhythm on her own serve, the importance of serve and control. At the highest level, holding serve is fundamental. It keeps scoreboard pressure on the opponent and allows players to stay competitive, even when not playing their best tennis. Top players consistently win a high percentage of service games, minimize unforced errors, avoid giving away free points. Eala's 52% serve rate limited her ability to control rallies. Without a strong first serve, Makova was able to dictate play and apply immediate pressure. Early match turning point. The opening games set the tone. Eala had opportunities but lost both early service games due to unforced errors. In each of her first two service games, she reached competitive scorelines. Makova produced minimal errors. Eala committed 3 unforced errors per game. Instead of reaching 2-all, she fell behind to 4-love. Against elite players, that gap is extremely difficult to recover from. Unforced errors, the deciding factor. The biggest takeaway from this Eala Makova analysis is the cost of unforced errors. In the opening set alone, Eala made 10 unforced errors. Makova won 24 of 30 points. 42% of Makova's points came from Eala's errors. This pattern continued into the second set, with repeated service breaks driven more by Eala's mistakes than Makova's winners. Scoreline versus reality. Although the final scoreline appeared one-sided, the gap is not as large as it seemed, and I saw that Makova even said that in her post-match interview. If just 12 points, around 15% of total points played, had gone differently, Makova 40 points, Eala 38 points. This illustrates how small margins define matches at the elite level. Reducing errors and improving first serve effectiveness could dramatically shift outcomes. Key lessons for Alex Eala. Start matches solidly. That's easier said than done sometimes, especially against top players. Prioritize consistency over aggressive shot making early on. Improve first serve percentages towards that 70% benchmark. Reduce unforced errors, particularly on serve. Make opponents earn points rather than gifting them. Final thoughts. This match serves as a valuable learning experience. Eala is already competing at a level far ahead of typical development timelines, and matches like this accelerate growth. The gap to top players is not overwhelming. It is marginal and controllable. By refining serve consistency and reducing unforced errors, Alex Eala will continue to challenge and defeat elite opponents. Progress continues, and this Eala-Makova analysis shows that improvement lies in the detail. I am going to make another video which has got more detail in it for those people who really like the deep dive analysis of tennis. Otherwise, see you again soon, and please press subscribe.